When you get booked into the detention center, you are served a physical copy of an arrest warrant. They will typically read it to you. They're going to fingerprint you. They're going to take your booking photo. They're going to do a pat-down search of you, and then you will wait to see a magistrate who will set a bond in your case. A bond is a monetary assurance that you show up to court. A bond will always have a monetary amount. If you don't show up for court, they will try to take that amount of money from you. There are two types of bonds. There's a personal recognizance bond and a surety bond. The difference essentially is whether or not you have to post the money up front. On a personal recognizance bond, they do not require that you post that money with the clerk of court's office up front. On a surety bond, they require you to post the full amount of the bond to get out of jail. At the end of the case, the clerk's office will return every penny of that back to you as long as you've met your obligations for showing up for court. A lot of times people cannot afford the full amount of the bond, in which case there's a couple options. You can post property as long as there's enough equity and you have a good title search to cover the amount of the bond. Or in the alternative, you can hire a professional bonding company. They will generally charge you a percentage of the overall bond. They will keep that money, that will be theirs. There are certain conditions that you must comply with or your bond can be revoked. Two of those conditions are always that you not depart the state of South Carolina without permission from the court, and that you be of good behavior, meaning that you cannot get rearrested for other crimes. Whether a person receives a bond for a violent crime is done on a case-by-case basis. It in large part depends on the court's finding about whether or not the person is a flight risk or a danger to the community. So the more things an individual has in terms of prior record, the more likely they're going to be deemed to be a danger to the community and be denied bond. If you are charged with a violent crime, they will most likely tell you you need to see a circuit court judge, in which case your bond will not be set that day and you will have to file an affirmative motion in circuit court to have that matter heard. If you're in need of a bond on a violent charge, please give us a call. If you don't do anything, you will continue to remain in the detention center without a bond. You will not have a hearing or see a circuit court judge immediately. Don't wait, don't delay, get help now.